Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a great day, a great week, and a great month. We're almost in December, and then we're going to be in 2024. Oh my gosh, this year has been super great, honestly. Hopefully next year is just the same and even better. But today's tutorial is going to be super cute and easy and fun. It literally, honestly, shouldn't take us more than an hour. But if you are a beginner, it should still be pretty easy. So what you're gonna need is a 4.25 millimeter crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and this yarn that I'm using. I think it's a size 4, but I'm honestly not too sure. It is kind of a furry texture. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I think it is a size 4 though. We're gonna get started by doing a slip knot and putting the yarn, the end of the yarn, in the palm of our hand and wrapping it around 2 fingers. We're gonna be pulling that yarn through our hook and pulling both ends tightly. So to start, we're gonna be starting on the bra cup piece. And the way I measured it is the width of one of my breasts. And you can also do it with a thing of measuring tape, or you can just count out as many stitches as you need for the width, and then you can just go from there. I do wear a size 36C if that does help you guys with measuring it all. So I am going to be starting with 21 stitches because that is the width of the middle of my breast to kind of like under my underarm. So yes, we'll be starting from here and going all the way up. We're going to be starting with 21 stitches. If you do need a smaller size, do less stitches. If you need a bigger size cup, do more stitches. So we're going to be yarning over, pulling through. That's 1 stitch. Yarn over, pull through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now that we have 21 stitches, I have my braid flipped upward here so that the little fishtail is on the front facing me. And we're going to be doing the single crochets the entire piece, and starting from going into that 20th stitch, I'm going to go ahead and put my hook through the 20th stitch, yarn over, pull through. I have 2 loops on my hook, and now I'm yarning over and pulling through both loops. We're going to do the same on down. Going to the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through both. And this is how you do the single crochet. Okay, so we're now at the end of the row, and I'm gonna stitch my last one, and now I'm gonna stitch an extra stitch by yarning over and pulling through, And now we're going to turn our work over so that we can continue working from the right side to the left. Okay, so now that we'll be building on top of each row, I'm going to skip the very first stitch and I'm going to go into the second stitch with the single crochet, and we're going to continue this on down. And we'll be doing this for every row, skipping the very first stitch, continuing down with a single crochet, stitching your one extra, and continuing. Stitching my extra one, turning my work over. Does anybody else's finger bend like my index finger does? Like, I don't know if I should be worried that it will one day like cramp up or something. Oh my gosh. So as you can see, our piece is starting to slim down and form into that cup shape. And the reason why I chose to do single crochet stitches is because it's way less see-through than a lot of those other stitches. Okay, so we only have 3 stitches left. This is how our piece is looking. So we're skipping that very first stitch. Did our 2. Okay, now we only have 1 more stitch left because we're skipping that very first one. Boom. Now we're done with the bra piece. And now we're gonna go ahead and start on the straps. So I do like my straps to be kind of long. So I'm gonna go ahead and stitch 70. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. So now that we have 70 stitches, I'm so sorry y'all, I really don't know where my phone keeps unfocusing, but we're gonna go ahead and cut off that extra yarn, and I'm gonna yarn over and pull through completely with my yarn. And now we have our bra piece, and so you're obviously gonna make another one unless you do only want 1 cup, and you're gonna make sure that they are aligned so that you can connect the right pieces for the right ways. So we have this one for the left boob, this one for the right boob, and I'm gonna go ahead and attach my yarn to the end here. I'm sorry, to this corner, so that we can do a strap. And in order to do that, I'm just gonna go through the corner here and make sure I have a stable place. I'm gonna take the end of my yarn and I'm gonna pull it through just like that. And I'm gonna do 2 little knots. And then I'm also gonna do another 70 stitches. So now I'm gonna go through and yarn over with that yarn, pull through, and I'm gonna start with each single crochet stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that we have 70, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the extra yarn over and pull through completely. And we're done with the second bra cup. I'm going to work on connecting both centers. So I'm gonna go through right here on my right breast cup, and I'm going to attach the yarn like how I did for the side strap, making 2 secured knots. Guys, it's getting cold in Florida and I don't really like it. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna go through, yarn over, pull through, and then we're gonna go through the left boob corner. And we're going to do a slip stitch. So we're gonna yarn over, pull through both. Stitch 1. I'm going to combine both breast cups together like a little sandwich, turning the, turning the neck chains to the left. And I'm going to do about 3 single crochets upward, just so that the breast cups aren't super open when you put the top on, and it's more secured for both of your breasts. And I'm just gonna go straight through, yarn over, pull through, and do my single crochets for 3 stitches. Okay, to give the girls a little more security, okay? Actually, let's just do 1 more for good luck. Can never be too careful, okay? So now I'm gonna close that stitch off, yarn over and pull through all the way. And there you go. So they're not super open in the middle like a bikini top. Now we're going to be working on the shingles hanging from the center. I am leaving these little random strings hanging, as they did add more of a style and fringe to the overall top when it was done. And we're going to be starting from the center going outward. I'm going to turn my work over like this, So I have the extra yarn here in my hand. I'm going to start right here. See, I'm not too far from the beginning of the breast cup, but I'm not too close. And I'm gonna attach my yarn like we did before. Gonna do 2 knots as well. This is the only annoying part, I would say, is doing the attachment, but it's cute in the end and worth it. So I'm gonna go through the stitch, yarn over, pull through, and I'm gonna stitch. Let's start with 5, for example. 2, 3, 4, 5. So the concept of it is to attach it to the other side and you'll have a small circle forming. So I just tried to attach it here and it's still not as big as I want. So I'm gonna try 2 more stitches. Now we have 7. And I do like that size there. I'm gonna try and find the same width that I started here, and I'm just gonna attach it on this side, and we're gonna go through, yarn over, and slip stitch. And I'm gonna cut that extra yarn off, yarning over, pulling through all the way, just like that. And now we have a little circle. So now that we have 1 circle done, we're going to continue going down 1 breast cup and then flipping it back over to the other side. I'm going to skip 1 stitch and I'm going to go ahead and attach my yarn again. And this time we'll be adding on more stitches so we can get an even bigger circle than this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see how 10 looks. And I'm gonna get a little bigger. Let's try 11, 12. Attaching it and pulling all the way through. Okay, so now our circles, half circles, are starting to form, and we're just going to continue skipping 1 from where that last loop is, going in, adding our yarn, doing our 2 knots, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20, 24. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30. $30, $31, $32, $33.
So I have 38 stitches here. I'm almost finished with this side here, which is the side that we started from, but on the other side I have lots of room, which I'm just now noticing, which is okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna skip 2 stitches instead of just 1 before I attach here. This is the second to last one. My last one here, right before we get to that last stitch.
One, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 9, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49 stitches. And then I'm going to attach it right here, right before that very last stitch, cutting my extra yarn. And closing. And voila! Look at what we have here. You guys, this top, I just love it. I'm gonna go try it on and I will show you guys how it looks while it's on.
So this is her. Feel free to check out my online crochet shop to buy the pattern for this top, or if you don't want to create this top yourself, you can always just buy the top, which is also on my crochet site. I will see you guys on the next video.